The legend of the Minotaur is one of the most emblematic myths of Greek mythology. The origin of this creature, half man, half bull, dates back to Crete, a Hellenic island ruled by the semi-god king Minos. Minos was the result of a relationship between Zeus and the Phoenician princess Europa. He was husband of Pasiphae and the father of Prince Androgeus and Princess Ariadne. The king of Crete had to wage war against his brothers to ascend to the throne, and in order to win the war, he asked Poseidon to send him a white bull as snow to be sacrificed. Poseidon granted the request and sent the animal, expecting it to be sacrificed. But when Minos saw the animal, he was amazed by its beauty, deciding to keep it alive instead of sacrificing it, and in its place, he chose any other bull to be delivered to Poseidon. Known for being a king, very devoted to the gods. Because of this, Poseidon becomes quite irritated and decides to ask the god of love, Eros, to make Pasiphae fall in love with the white bull. The queen, in love, asks Daedalus, the kingdom's best builder, to make a hollow wooden cow so that she could hide inside it and deceive the bull into mating with her. Through this construction, Queen Pasiphae becomes pregnant with the white bull, giving birth to a creature half man, half bull, and thus the Minotaur was born. However, Poseidon was still not satisfied and caused the white bull to destroy everything in its path, something that was only stopped because the Greek hero Hercules captured the animal. As years passed and the situation calmed down, Androgeus, Minos' son, decided to go to Athens to compete in the Panathenaic Games, but ended up being murdered. Because of this, Minos, being much stronger than Athens, decides to punish them by forcing them to send 7 men and 7 women as food for the Minotaur, who was now imprisoned in the labyrinth. The request was accepted, however. The third time Athens sent civilians to the Minotaur, Theseus proposed to go alone, and if he defeated the Minotaur, the punishment would be terminated. Just as Minos had lost his son to Athens, he now saw in Theseus, son of Aegeus, an opportunity for revenge, so he accepted the challenge. Therefore, Theseus headed to Crete to face the Minotaur. But what we didn't know until now is that Theseus was not Aegeus' son, but Poseidon's, because on the night Aegeus and Aethra had relations, she afterwards decided to go to the beach and ended up meeting Poseidon there, where they mated. Now, with nobody knowing, the demigod Theseus was in Crete, so in order to wait to be taken to the labyrinth, he was placed in a prison. Subsequently, while in prison, Princess Ariadne saw him and fell in love, wanting to help him, so she asked Daedalus to tell her the secrets of the labyrinth. The builder told her that the labyrinth had hiding places that could be used to hide items that would help him in battle. So Ariadne passed on the information to Theseus, but with one condition. She asked that if he won, he would marry her and take her to Athens. Theseus accepted the request, and because he had this information, he managed to hide his sword and a roll of thread so as not to get lost in the labyrinth. Eventually, the time for confrontation arrived, and without any guard knowing about the hidden items, once inside the labyrinth, he took them and went in search of the Minotaur. With no historical facts of how the fight occurred, we only know that Theseus emerged victorious and took Princess Ariadne with him. This is the legend of the Minotaur, a story that shows that no matter how strong a man may be, his arrogance led him to defeat, never managing to deceive the gods.